Yes. Um, so today I'll explain logo design concept, right? So how to design a logo in CorelDRAW. Yeah. First for the logo design, so I want the name of the company, right? So here I'm taking red mirchi powder, right? So for the red mirchi powder we are planning to do a logo. Okay, keep this big sides. Right here I want the first letter is caps red, right? So these are I want to separate from ED. So Control X, cut, right, and Control V. So right, pasted it, right. Keep this here. So we separated R from ED, right? So here red mirchi powder, M I R C H I mirchi powder, E O W D E R mirchi powder, right? So separate this. So this is separate, this is separate, this is separate, right? So here you lock this one. Yeah, lock offset. So keep these two. So this and this here, right? So want to create logo for this red mirchi powder. So here I want to prepare red mirchi first. I want to create. So I'm creating just mirchi type. I'm creating one mirchi, right? Suppose, yes, I want this shape actually. I want this shape. Yeah. So here you can create your mirchi, right? And you connect here, right? Now by using this shape tool, right, so we can adjust this, you can adjust these nodes. So this is your node and this is your edge, right? So each and every node has some points, right? So that point from these, between these nodes, the edges are there, right? So this is node and this is node. Between these two nodes, this is edge, right? So by using this shape tool, select that point, that edge, and we'll get the handlers, right? So use this handle and take the shape, a proper shape, look like mirchi, right? Like mirchi, right? This is, and here the area, which area you want, there you can modify. And suppose here I want to adjust this side only. For that I'm using here the cusp node, right? So here we have a cusp node. with cusp node, create a sharp angle in the curve by converting the node to a cusp node. Right. So click on that and use this one. Only that side point only it is active, and now this side I am moving, right? Yes. And here you select this one, and this time select again this cusp node and edit this portion, right? This portion. Check your shape, the shape of the Mirchi, and then the other portions we have to add. And again I'm using this pen tool to give that the proper shape. The proper shape means here what? That cap of the Mirchi. In here, to edit that point, I'm using Alt on keyboard and click here. Now draw curve here and connect to that end point. Take this shape. Perfect, right? Yeah. We connect here. So, but between here and here, the shape, the different shape, just look like a Mirchi. We want to use some design. It look like one star type. Here and here, 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 and here, and here. You connect this. Yes, this is right. Now if you want, by using this shape tool, adjust these points. So up to here, right? Yes. Perfect. Yes, this is. And move this point bit outside also. Yes. Now you drag these two here and place here, right? Perfect. Now it look like Mirchi. So we want to add the colors. So before adding colors, check your actual shapes. So this here, this point, yes, now it is okay. Good. Now fill colors. So first this main Mirchi, so I'm using the red. So in that I'm using this bit of orangish red, right? So I want to use, so I'm using this red. I'm filling with this red, and I want to add some gradients, right? So here I want to add a mesh tool. See, from the tools here you'll get the mesh tool, right? See, mesh is adding here, but here grid size we have to change. Suppose instead of 2 by 2, I'm increasing this grid 3 by 3, right? And here the down also we are using 3 by 3, right? So this is the mesh, right? So now what you do, select that mesh. Suppose we are selecting these points. So these points were selected. From that, see there the red is there. So on that more, choose more in that the shade, a red shade you choose. See, this is the red shade. And in options here, the smooth mesh color. So reduce the appearance of hard edges in the mesh fill. Suppose click on that. See, this is smoothing. If you satisfy with this, leave it as it is, or otherwise come back to a normal. Yeah, this is good. So next, what do you do? Some orangish, suppose yellowish, I want to add here, this area. Suppose here I want to select these portions, select these portions up to here, these portions, right? I'm using for this yellow, suppose this yellow I want to use, right? So these points selected and filled with this color, right? And now these points, suppose here these 2 points, the point I'm selecting here, and this area I want a more shade. Suppose the same color use here and more, and in that choose shades. Suppose use a more shade. Yes, here it is. And this area, suppose here, particularly here, this area I want to change color again. Suppose these points also, these points, these 2 points, selecting and filling with this color right? And here also this portion, and suppose select these points, select these points and fill this color, right? And wherever you want actually, so this, so there you can add your actual colors, whether it is orange or whether it is red. So select point by point, and here also select these points and fill with this color. This is looking nice, right? Fantastic. And here this area also I'm selecting these 2 points and I'm filling with this color, right? Very nice. Now come to your pick tool and deselect. Yes, nice. And here what we do, select this portion. So this portion I'm using the dark shade, right? Suppose the same color, if you want to add more dark, so here you double click here and get this a brownish reddish, right? So this one, right? Save OK. This color I added sorry. And this portion now I'm adding the same color, right? Perfect. This is because the dry mirchi, right? Very nice. And now select this one and remove outline, right? For that I'm choosing this a pen outline, and here a no outline. Choose this no outline, and this also select. You can remove from here also, or otherwise here also. Select from panel, control panel, and none. And here also choose and none. So this is perfect. Now what you do, select these 3 portions, this by pressing shift, this, and right click and make it group. So now it is grouped and became a 1. So I want to place this R, this red mirchi here, this shape I want to keep this here actually, right? But I want to remove this portion, right? For that select this separated one. Already we separated, right? So right click on that R, and here convert to curves. You make it convert to curves. Now your R portion is converted into curves. Next you can remove by portion. Suppose here I'm using this knife tool and select your area. Suppose here to here. Suppose here to here. Select this portion and we can remove. Otherwise simply we'll do one thing. I'm using this eraser tool, so we can erase that, right? So this portion I don't want, up to here. So I'm erasing this portion, and suppose this also I'm erasing, and choose the brush size thin, right? Here the size you can reduce and remove this. And we have to adjust now. Suppose see, this is my R shape. Because it is already converted into curves, I'm using this shape tool and I want to adjust. But for what I'm planning, I want to use this pen tool to take this line, or otherwise rectangle tool also. Suppose from here to here, and draw one box here, right? Drag this box here and keep here, right? And use the rollers. Yes, text also keep here. This is the support line, left line for R, right? So here for timing I'm filling with the black, right? So now here this area I'm editing with the shape tool. Select this portion. So this you select and use this delete nodes, right? And suppose this also you delete, and these points you select and delete, and suppose this also delete, and here this also select and delete, right? And here this point select and delete. Perfect. Now it is complete, look like from R, inside that R. So but here I want to give a proper shape. See here I want to give the proper shape. For that, what I'm doing, that inside that gap, first I want to include this R. This is the for logo I'm planning, and suppose here a place here, and if you want reduce this size, you can reduce this size and keep here, right? Perfect. You keep here, and move this, maintain the gap. And now this portion, suppose you keep here, right? and you can decrease this size, right? So this also you can reduce this size, right? Control Z, yes. And here this portion can extend, should look like R. So maintaining this gap, so this should increase more, yeah, up to here, yeah, up to here. And as you move this beside and keep this here and maintain this a gap for the readability, right? And keep here. You have to adjust this. You must have to satisfy yourself first. That is very, very important. So I'm turning this, rotating this. Yes. I'm keeping here. Right. And now so use this a roller for the bottom also. So now drag these three, this, align to this, right? So then a bit increase this, and suppose if you mirror horizontally, we'll check how it looks. You have to experiment. No, the first one is good. Yeah, this is. But we have to adjust and keep this small. Right? Yes. Yes. Now this you can increase this height up to here, and this you can move bit closer, and here these points, select these points by shape tool, and I'm using left arrow on keyboard, right? But move this to this alignment, right? So select this, move up to that level, and now this you can bit move outside, because it should come between this gap, right? Right, and now you can turn this bit. Yes. Right? Perfect. So now you can move bit this side. Okay, now this one, select this shape tool and select these all, right? Make it straight here, or otherwise choose one roller here and select these points and move up to here, right? So these points, select this point and drag here, and select these points and drag here, right? And remove this point, Control Z. Suppose this I want to remove, yes, Control Z. So we'll do one thing, so move this point, only that point, and move back, right? Right? Yes. Perfect. And here also select these points, move roller here, and then select these points and drag up to here, and this point also you drag and match to that same level. You drag this and move here, and this must be straight, right? Right. Suppose this one I'll keep here and I'll check, because the shape should be look like R. Should be look like R. Yes, now it is looking good, right? Yes. Now I want to fill color with red, right? And here also with red, right? Otherwise this portion I want to show with some different color, look like this color, otherwise this color. I'm trying to give different colors, right? So here, yes, this color I'm giving, and this also the same color, and I want to remove this outline, so I don't want outline, none, right? Right. And here this text, the remaining the text, or is highlighting in that particular color, and suppose you can reduce and check with the visiting card size also. And this portion I'm changing to other color, because I want to use some other color. I'll check with actually, yes, this color and this color. Yeah, even you minimize this, it is giving that or sense, right? These two here I'm using another color, the same color, suppose here, and here also I'm giving the same color, right? So this is it, right? So these two, suppose if I fill with red, yeah, this is okay. Now it is highlighting, right? So red mirchi powder. So remove these lines, all these lines, just select and delete, select and delete. Here also remove, right? Now drag this text up to here, right? Mirchi powder. So here give the same size. Suppose I'm using shift and reducing this size. Okay, the text size is 43, here it is showing, and suppose here I want to give 44, right? Yes, suppose you can make it big size also, no problem, up to here. This can be suppose 70, keep here down, right? And use rollers here. And keep this bit left side. So here what I'm planning, this logo I'm grouping. So group objects. Suppose this whole thing will be a 1. Now I'm keeping here. Right? And placing over on the mirchi powder. Right. So next here I want to give one just like a box. I'm using this rectangle tool. I'm trying some box here, suppose inside. Here I want to use any different color, some blue or something, otherwise this color. You can send it back by order, back of layer, and suppose this can be a white. Now reduce this size, now we check this if it is happy or not. Okay, so what I'm planning, I don't want this box, I fill with this to black only, and I want to remove this box. Instead of box, here I'm planning a line here to here, a one line, right? With shift M, giving one line here, right? This line can be the size of 4, right? And this you can reduce this size and the same you can copy here, Control C, right? Or otherwise already copied this one, or otherwise press plus on keyboard and not copied anyway, Control Z. So here I'm using plus on keyboard and I'm using shift and using right arrow. So after copied one, I'm moving to a right side, that align. Instead of box here, I'm planning to use one line to support that a red and a Michi, right? So you can still move to this side. Yeah, check the gaps, everything. So you can move this bit one step. Yes, this is very nice. Now you remove this rollers, right? So this line, suppose you can change to any other color like that gray. Suppose this, right? Yes, this is. So this is everything. Select and right click and group objects and make it a bit big size, right? Keep this, right? So this is red Michi powder logo, and here if you want, give any background like and fill with some yellow or this yellow, otherwise this yellow. I'm using this yellow, right? And suppose some other color, otherwise a white only I'm keeping. But here I don't want outline around the border, so none. And now you can save this. So Control S, can save this in desktop. Red my or CHA Michi powder logo, red Michi powder logo. Save. You saved this one. CorelDRAW file is saved, and export, right? Export as suppose JPEG, and export. Now it is saving to JPEG. See, this is right. So red Michi powder. So here choose the highest, means 100% quality. I'm giving OK. Right? So your JPEG is there, and desktop. You click on that, then you will understand. So this is logo in CorelDRAW. So we'll try different logos, but here for today's class this is our logo, right? And by using this logo, the next class we plan the business card for red Michi powder. So you also try for any logo design, and if you have any doubts, please ask. Thank you.